92 overall Carolina versus 86 overall Atlanta. And we got swept. I started the stream though. So you can go lay down and just watch from there. I'm probably gonna get off the mic and do stuff. Alright, I'll see ya. Have fun at work.
I'm Brandon Gordon, the postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game. That this is the one that's the real challenge.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry.
Still first down.
The officials did as well.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Looking to throw. Sullivan. A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
From the gun on 3rd down. Sullivan working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Rolling to his left. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Panthers. From 21 yards away. And the Panthers have struck first in this NFC title game. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And you know how scouts always talk about checking all the boxes? I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability, and the production off the charts while he was in school, and also did a nice job of limiting turnovers. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, here's Ritter. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Falcons now. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Ritter. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38 as they've got it as we resume action. And complete to Drake London. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Ritter will set up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Ritter off the play fake. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing. And that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3. Just get the ball right to the receiver.
Is the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, Get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Ritter. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to fourth down.
And that drive was going pretty darn well. 3 previous times, converted on third down. But on that one, the defense rose up and said, enough of that.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And Walker has it. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Now this going to be a quarterback draw. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Going play action. Ritter. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Ritter back to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. And taken right at the 35. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 2nd and 4. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Sullivan. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
2nd and long. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sullivan. That is caught. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point try now for Patterson. And it's 21-3. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the New England Patriots who are once again heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Ritter to throw it. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Throwing to start the drive. Sullivan. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Operating from the gun. Sullivan. He finds his man. Complete. That's Walker. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Sullivan. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Sullivan. Open man is Mingo. He's got it. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First down, Panthers.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 2nd down and 3. Operating from the gun. Sullivan. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Off play action. Sullivan. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting, instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And that one too high and incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Patterson's kick is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ritter now. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Ritter from the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. Down to about the 23. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Ritter. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown, Falcons. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Ruby able to add the PAT, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Man in motion left, Mingo. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
The Panthers on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Isaiah Foskey drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the second time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcons ready to take over. Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield.
Breaks the tackle, now rally. He's across midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. This pass is caught by London. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now the offense for the Panthers here, getting the football back. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Another run for Gibbs here to about the 33-yard line.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he will have a Panther 1st down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. The Panthers are NFC champs. As we sign off here, thanks for watching and good night. And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.